Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome to this video of You Said We're All in This Together. Now just help me get rid of this body. Growing up, the High School Musical franchise was huge for me, as I'm sure it was for a lot of you guys. In fact, me and my cousin used to sing High School Musical all the time, and we actually planned to go on Britain's Got Talent and sing a High School Musical song. And thank fucking Christ that never actually happened. But today we'll be looking at High School Musical 2. There's no way this is Zac Efron! Because, in my opinion, it's the best one. And Zac Efron actually sings in this one. But to be fair, my favourite part of the first High School Musical is when you can clearly tell that the song switches to the other random guy singing.
There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. You know the world can see us.
But me and my housemates all decided to watch this film again. Well, two of us watched it, while the third one downed an entire bottle of Prosecco and shouted about Sharpay being a girl boss the entire time. But that's a whole other thing. So we watched the film, and my god, it was so much cringier and weirder than I remember it being. It's beautiful. So now that I've added pretty much the entire movie's soundtrack to my Spotify playlist, and also found out that every song was also sang by some guy called Disney, let's just get into it, shall we? And also, my hair is red now. I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but it is red, and that's because it is red now. That's all you need to know. We start this movie with everybody getting jump scared by absolutely nothing.
Summer to refresh.
They're all waiting for the day to be over because then it'll be summertime. F yeah. They get to stay inside and play games all day, every day for a few months. That's what summer's for, right? At least that's how I spent my summers. And they were the best. So everyone is so hyped for summer, they've all started chanting.
Of dinner
Summer.
theater, where I was the
Summer.
only actress to understand
Summer.
all the roles in the entire season's repertoire.
Summer.
Why did Gabriella say summer like that?
Summer.
Just a half-a-second shot of her creaming her pants while looking at Troy and thinking about summer.
Summer.
Summer, yes! Why did school end at 3:10? And I don't know, but it's time for the first song, and obviously it slaps. And it even has a choreographed basketball dance break.
Come on!
Oh, why? Why was Zac Efron in these films like such an icon? Every girl fancied him. I remember my cousin had a huge f***ing poster of him, and I would look at it and be like, damn, I want to be you so bad. And I still do. And this film is the most dripless film you will ever see. I mean, our lead, teenage heartthrob, is in blue jeans and a stripy polo shirt, and it just gets worse as we go on. The fashion department really didn't even try to make them look cool. But wait, this is my favorite bit of this opening song. Yeah! This movie is covered in just amazing movements.
Hey, Goats, what are you planning to do this summer?
Grow, write music, grow.
He did that so silently, like a little mischievous elf on his way to some whimsical activity. But Troy goes to Gabriella and gives her a necklace with the letter T on it.
T's and Troy.
What? Yeah.
Just in case you didn't get that. Which is so weird, right? Like if a dude got you that, you'd be a bit like, what?
Tell you what, seeing moves I didn't see last season. Keep it coming, guys.
Yo, time to milk.
So, guys, how's the job hunt coming?
Milk? You stopped all your conversations and interactions for milk? After exercise? Yeah, good job, guys. We're really gonna show those guys at the championship milk. Milk, time for milk. Must consume all the milk. Basically, the plot is that everybody wants to get a summer job because they all need money. We legit just had a song about how they're gonna party all summer, have a great time, but then they immediately all get jobs and can't do any of that. So literally everyone gets hired at Lava Springs because Sharpay's parents own it. She only really wants Troy to work there, but you know, he's a package deal with all 30 of his classmates apparently. But Sharpay has her song with this truly amazing line.
Towels imported from Turkey, and Turkey imported from Maine.
Lyrical genius. Also, the piano in the pool for this song goes pretty hard. And to prove even more that it never made sense that Zac Efron was such a hot icon, is this shit. Just like what?
Yeah.
I just I just don't even have to say anything anymore. This stuff happens just so often. There's a scene where everyone gets their jobs explained to them, and everyone gets so angry and annoyed that they have to work. They have an entire song about it, where Troy has to hype everyone up to work. Like, what did you all expect? They'd get a job and just get money for nothing. This is also the song with the stomp thing, where everyone adds to the song with like random objects that they find.
Let's work it.
And it sounds terrible. It just doesn't work at all.
Miss me? Of course you did. Hey, you ever been on a golf course?
We're employees, Troy, not members. And I don't play golf.
Who said anything about golf?
You did. You said something about golf. You mentioned a golf course. That's like saying, have you ever been on a beach before? We can, and besides, I don't even know how to beach. Who said anything about a beach? So they have a little picnic date on an active golf course, like there is in the constant threat of having your head caved in by a stray golf ball at all times. Troy has an incredibly obvious light on the top of his head, and this is V-neck number 1, which is a very interesting choice for Troy. Maybe that's the reason I never ascended to Troy level status. It's my lack of V-necks. Huh. So while they're laughing maniacally for no reason at all, Sharpay tries to ruin the moment for them by turning the sprinklers on, like, oh no, now the moment is more memorable and cute for them.
You are gonna get so wet!
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
But they get caught by Mr. Fulton, who's their boss, and they get their first strike. And as we all know, it's 3 strikes! And you're not invited to my birthday sleepover anymore. The couple then overhear Kelsey playing the piano in the other room, and it turns out that she wrote them a song for the talent show. Oh yeah, there's a talent show at this resort, because of course there is. And Troy is not happy with it.
Big time out on that one. My singing career began and ended with the East High Winter Musical. I'm just here to make a check and sneak into the pool after work. That's really it.
He is just so against it. Like, you shall never see him sing another song for the rest of time.
It's living in all of us.
Nah, as soon as he heard it, he couldn't f***ing help himself. Fun fact, Troy sags a bit in this song, and you can see his underwear. Just thought I'd point that out. And another thing I'd like to point out here is that there are only 2 characters in this entire movie that wear hats. And they are Ryan and Kelsey, who also just so happen to be the only 2 gay characters in these movies. So that's a new rule. You can only be gay if you wear cool hats. And don't blame me, I don't make the rules. Blame 2007 Disney. Blame 2007 Disney for everything.
I've got the talent show sign-up sheet right here. Are you in?
Maybe we can work this out, but only if we're all in this together.
Oh my god, that's the song from the other movie. Oh my god.
How should we get to the food today, sir? I don't know. Perhaps skipping. Very well then. Shall we? Yep, this guy. This guy.
Can't for it.
What? Why? I want to do that at work now. Are you alright?
Yeah.
What would you like to drink?
Oh, I'll just get a Stella,
Yep,
mate.
it's great. I'll be right back with that. So now Sharpay has managed to get Troy and Chad, he is such a Chad, to caddy for her and her family, including Daddy.
Daddy.
Do rich people just not find the daddy thing weird? Like, my kid is gonna have to call me bruh or something. They are never calling me daddy. Troy and Gabriella have a dinner date arranged for tonight.
Dinner tonight? Sneak a swim?
But Sharpay invites Troy to this big dinner with her family and the director from the University of Albuquerque, because her father is also on the board of directors apparently. Holy shit. Even though the only reason you'd ever go to Albuquerque is to throw pizzas on roofs. But Sharpay uses all of this to trap Troy into singing with her in the talent show.
But you will sing some other time, though. With me. Promise?
Promise.
Perfect.
And because of all this, he freaks out a little bit. Even though that was a hugely successful dinner, man, like, your future is sorted. But it did make him an hour late for his dinner date with Gabriella.
2 minutes is being late, but an hour is approaching a felony.
And then he's even more late because But he finally gets to the date, and they immediately get caught, and that's strike 2 for them both. But then Troy gets promoted.
I'm promoting you. $500 a week. You have complete use of club facilities.
And this is where all the big conflicts start to occur. Everyone starts hating Troy because he's now got a much better and higher paying job. He's being invited to play basketball with the University of Albuquerque's team. He's getting all these amazing opportunities because of Sharpay, and Sharpay is using it to try and get close to him and steal him away from Gabriella. But he straight up tells her no.
It could be our thing.
Whoa! Time out on that one. Okay, I've got an our thing. It's with Gabriella, and I'm very late for it, so I gotta go.
But the show could be so amazing for
I
your
love your shoes.
And any of the other Wildcats would 100% be doing the same thing and make the most of all of these amazing opportunities he got, but they're all pissed off at him, saying he's changed. But no, he's just networking, guys. It's also about this time where Sharpay is too mean to Ryan. He's finally had enough, and he leaves.
Don't strain yourself, Slick.
Which is fair enough, you know, she did completely cut him out of their performance. So Ryan goes and hangs out with the Wildcats instead, and we find out that Chad doesn't dance.
Look, if you want to play ball, then grab a mitt. But I don't dance.
We have never seen him dance, and as someone who does not dance, he definitely does not break out into dance whilst explaining how little to no amount he dances. This song also has a gay undertone to the whole thing, and at the end of the song, they've switched outfits, which is quite gay. Nothing wrong with it at all, but it's pretty gay. You know the rule we established earlier about wearing hats. And by this point, Sharpay has totally stolen and changed Troy and Gabriella's song from earlier, complete with an insanely high-pitched Zac Efron. Troy, for some reason, hallucinates Sharpay in a wedding dress.
I think we were meant to sing together. Don't you?
Need some air.
Which really does come out of nowhere. And you know what else comes out of nowhere? Topless Troy Bolton playing basketball with hardly any sound effects other than him panting. Just why include that in the movie? But then he sees everyone else practicing for the talent show without him, and it makes him sad. Oh, damn. Chad's mom thinks he's rad? After also seeing this, and realizing that she might not win this year, Sharpay decides to prevent all staff from performing in the show. Bitch! Which leads to Gabriella wanting to quit, which also leads to the best song in the entire High School Musical franchise. This song fucking slaps so hard, bro. It's so good.
I gotta go my own way.
And they break up in this movie because she doesn't want to work there anymore, pretty much. And they can't be together if they aren't directly next to each other all day, every day. Calling and texting isn't an option, so they have to break up. There's a reason why this relationship made so much sense in year 5. They pretty much break up because she doesn't want to work there anymore and he's spending a lot of time with Sharpay. Even though he's working, so he kind of has to be around Sharpay because, you know, that's his job. But he did literally tell her no. Like straight up, so I don't see what the conflict is here. So Troy is having a whole crisis. His girl's gone, his friends are gone, but his dad is here to help. And his dad is the most dad to ever have dadded. He comes into his room to give dad advice with the ultimate dad bod, shorts, and a big fucking plate of meat. Like earlier he was giving dad advice whilst fixing up a car. It's so stereotypical, I love it. Is that a picture of himself holding a basketball? Why does he have that? Why would you have a picture of yourself? That's kind of psychotic. And this leads us into the second best song of the entire High School Musical franchise. Oh yeah, Throw the Sand. Fuck yeah, he's so angry and dramatic. He has so much angst. We also get this beautiful water shot.
And I recognize your face out on my own. It's such a scary place. Ooh.
Why even put this in there? If you can't make it look good, why do it? Troy then decides, as a huge gesture to all of his friends, he asks for a demotion and backs out of the show in a shot where I really can't tell if it's shitty green screen or not because the lighting is just so weird.
Well, mostly me in this case, but whatever, do it!
I'm an employee. Employees aren't allowed in the show.
Essentially throwing away his future in the name of friendship. And we get to see some of the other acts that are on at the talent show, and there's no wonder why Sharpay wins every single year.
Well, the only thing that would make it any lovelier would be that if I won that Star Dazzle Award. Sharpay, I'm going to find you that award. I tell you, it's mine. Mine! Mine!
But then all the Wildcats think that Troy should actually sing with Sharpay. Like, why though? But it turns out it's just a trick to further embarrass Sharpay.
Where is Troy?
Hey, why'd you switch songs?
Switch songs? What?
Yeah, Ryan said.
Bolton!
But I didn't learn a new song.
Exactly.
As Troy and Gabriella completely steal the song and look like a Christian rock band while doing it. Poor Sharpay, man, you know, she helped Troy and sorted out his entire fucking future, and all she wanted was to win this random talent show. Yeah, she went about it in a pretty bad way, but she's gotten messed around a lot here. Plus this song is trash. And Sharpay makes sure that Ryan gets the award because character development is a beautiful thing.
The Star Dazzle for this year goes to, of course, our one and only...
My brother, Ryan Evans.
And she is like the only character in any of these films to actually have a character arc. Like, Gabriella's character is just to be perfect, and that's why Troy wants to be with her. Whereas Sharpay, she learns something. More gross green screens, and then a big mid-song at the end about how their summer can finally start because they've got money now. And we're done. On a budget of $7 million, it made an estimated $93.6 million in DVD sales, since it never had like a theatrical release, I don't think. But my favorite thing about the whole High School Musical franchise is that they can never really make a reunion film or anything, because Zac Efron is just too fucking buff now. So if they did, then the writers would have to find a way to explain why Troy is incredibly jacked now, which I don't think they can. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you never miss a video. I really, really do appreciate it. And if you do, then we'll write our own musical together about anything you want. So drop a suggestion in the comments. Have a great day.